Okay, continue the game. Yes, Fat Frogman. I played that for you because I don't know if you've seen that before. Continue campaign. Lady Legna. I just noticed you had lady in front of your name now. Legna the Great. Alright, where am I? Where the fuck am I? I'm right here. Alright, what was happening? Alright, we have two armies now. We have Heimlich maneuver. And then we have Theobald, which has a bunch of zombies and skeletons. He's gonna get a... Oh, he can't get any more. We don't have enough income to get more army. So we gotta go fight people. Which means... we might go fuck with the dwarves. I have to go fuck with the dwarves if I want this province. Where's Grunk? Where's Grunk? Is it that right there? Oh, it's this strip? Ew. I don't want this fucking... I have to... ugh, whatever. So... what is everyone looking like on health over here? They're gonna do one more turn of healing. We were destroying shit. Kind of. We're gonna go fight the dwarves now, since we're giving them attrition. And plus, this sit... oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's... this city that the dwarves are in are part of our province. If we capture the whole province, apparently I can't move this. Yeah, like that makes sense. Or is it because if we capture the whole province, I get a special bonus. I can't read the little words. Well, what's that? What are you talking about? I'm probably going too fast for you. Vigor loss reduction. Recruitment cost. Plus 10 armor for zombies. She popped up. Oh. There'll be more of those. I'll read the next one next time. So you can get context on what's going on. While this turn's cycling, I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright. I had to... Good, don't slack? What the fuck? Are you actually gonna sit here so my reading's gonna do something, you know? I'll read everything to you if you want. I'll stop zooming through shit. It'll take us a fucking year to get through this campaign, but I'll do it. Alright, we're gonna go fight the dwarves. We're gonna go fight them. Alright? You think we can take them? They have two... Okay, so you see these two flags right here? And see these bars next to these flags? Basically, their armies are a little under half strength, and they have two armies here that are a little under half strength. Plus, they have the garrison army that lives in the city. So let's see what that looks like. Look at their... So, you can't really see it. I can't really zoom in for you, but... Blackstone Post is my city right here, and these are the garrison units I have in my city. Grund, the Carrick Ziflin is this city that I'm looking at, and this is the units they have in their garrison. The little page pops up on the left-hand side when I hover over them, so you can see they have Dwarf Warriors, Dwarf Warriors, Dwarf Warriors, Quarrelers, which are missile infantry, Quarrelers, Pickaxe infantry, miners, you know, so I think we can take them. They're just a bunch of fucking dwarves. Alright? They're not... I don't see no magic happening. How are they gonna kill my fucking specters and shit? It says... The auto-resolve function says it's a close defeat, like I'm gonna lose the battle if I hit the auto-resolve button. Auto-resolve basically just, like, does the match for you, and so you don't actually have to play it. But of course if I do that, I lose. So, I have to fight the battle. And this is their total army on the right-hand side, right here. Each little square is a unit. The number that you see on their health bar is how many total units are in each unit. So this one that I'm hovering over right here, it has 59 dwarves in this one pack of dwarves, out of 100 dwarves. That's how it works. Oh, we're not gonna die. Those hex rates, these units right here, they get like 500 kills a fucking match. They're getting enemy reinforcements right there. These guys are almost all dead, so I'll just sprint at them and wipe them out real quick. So I'll do that. Oh no, these go in there. Alright. Then we put Heimlich maneuver in the center right there. We spread out these guys a little bit, mix in the zombies with them for added meat shield. And then for the hex rates, they're gonna start at right here and just sprint at them and fuck them up because they don't have any spearmen, and spears are good against cavalry, and they have no spears at all. So my hex rates are just gonna 1v7 this entire army over here. That's how that's gonna work. And then start battle, pause. You just charge at the Quarrelers. Everyone charge. And now we play. Alright, let's watch it happen. Yep, there they go. I'm gonna buff them up. Yeah, this army didn't last long whatsoever. We'll summon Krell. I can zoom, like, I can literally be in the actual fight if I wanted to, but it's kind of hard to control the army when it's like that. Alright, now I gotta reform everybody. Everybody reform right here. Everybody reform. It's so cool, yeah. There, you want to see the hero fight? Look at this dwarf run away. Get him, Krell, get him! Oh, yep, he got that fucking dwarf. He chopped the dwarf's head off. Yep, that's the dwarf's head laying on the ground right there. He killed the enemy lord just now. Alright, everybody move up. Swordsman, get those guys. Krell, go, go, go. Heinrich Kemmler. What's happening over here? Oh, they're not quite dead yet. Okay, keep killing them. Alright, so they're just going to fight for a while. So here, I'll zoom in so you can see what's happening. These are my zombies and wraiths right here, fighting the dwarves. And that's Krell right there. That's my son. That's Heimlich maneuver summons this guy, and he's like a special hero. Alright. What are these guys doing? Alright, they're being useless now. Let's go. I have Heimlich maneuver stationed around everybody, so his healing aura can reach everybody. These zombies are standing here. Hello, you dumbass zombies. Go fight. 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 Where are these? Okay, these guys go, go, go. Yeah, kill the close quarrelers. Go. Heinrich, buff them. Buff them again. Summon some zombies behind these guys. I got you flanked now, bitches. Alright. Push! Push! Everybody push! Surround them! Well, this is a long-ass fight. They're surrounding the dwarves now. What the fuck is going on right there? We are winning. The bar at the top says we're winning. Summon some more zombies behind these guys. Go, Krell, go! Look at this little dwarf guy run. Look at him go. Everyone's slaughtering each other. I pretty much win at this point. Let's see how the Hex Wraiths are doing. Look at how many people they've killed. Oh no. That's the zombies, never mind. They've killed a couple of my Hex Wraiths, or a few of them. Oh yeah, the Hex Wraiths are actually kind of getting fucked up. Oh. Yeah. I don't want to lose those yet. No. No. Yeah, good. Oh, this guy's 1v2ing heroes. Look at them. Look at these two hero dwarves. Krell's beating their ass right now. Boom. Look at this fucking epic. Oh, wait, no, he's running. Where's he going? Where's he going? What's happening? Oh, he's running away. Go beat his ass, Krell. Get him. Oh, he missed. Come on, Krell. Look at these two tiny ass dwarves. Get him. Oh, he got him. Alright, how's it going over here? Oh no, I actually lost the hex wraiths. No fucking way, dude. Fuck. I fucked up there. That's fine. Look at this. Look at this epic combat right here. He's gonna start fucking people up now. Losing decisively. Are they gonna lose Krell? You can't lose Krell, he's a summoned unit, so... Yeah, I'm gonna win. It's gonna happen eventually. It's just dwarves are really tanky. Yeah, Krell's dead. There. We win! We lost our hex rate, so that was pretty bad. Losing the hex rates hurt. Where's my army? A valiant defeat still. Now we're gonna have to fight that. We go. That's not a valiant defeat. That's fucking easy right there. It's a valiant defeat, my ass. This one's just going to be like pure cinematic, because I have no micro units to control. It's all meat shield and melee. I guess Kemmler too, but... Okay. Now that we're here. There you go. And here comes the zombies. They're coming in. Here they come. The zombies have arrived. Oh yeah, I forgot to summon Krell. Now, how about you guys come and do something? Get him, Krell. You beat the fuck out of those dwarves. Everybody converge, converge! Yeah, I'm gonna win this one too. Time to fast forward. Little wheel, wee. What's happening? What's going on? Now they're swarmed. We win! Yay! Yay! We win! The dead rise again. That's right. We're occupying this bitch. Zoomies. Oh, now you saw the zoomies? Are you behind or something? Give you options? Options for what? What do you want options for? There's nothing happening right now. That one... Well, this guy wants to fight us, but he wants to use only 31 dwarves against my, like, 3,000 units, so I'm just gonna decisive victory it. Auto-resolve. Who are we fighting next? Alright, so... Do you want to just destroy whoever's next to us? Or do you want to attack someone specific? Oh, Heimlich maneuver has a horse now. He rides on a horse now. Called a Barded Nightmare. Where is he at? Yep. See? He rides on a horse now. So, here's your options. We have the humans. There's a bunch of humans around us. Like, we're basically surrounded by humans. There's some orcs over here. If we capture this orc city, that'll finish our province. Yeah, he's huge on this. Just so you can see him. This is where his army is on the map right now. You're saying ew to being surrounded by humans? Yeah, everything around us is humans right now, except for this city right here. But this little area, I think there's an event going on because it's highlighted, so something happens if we bring our army over here. I just don't know. Where do you want to go? Kill the humans? Just whoever's closest to us, it doesn't matter? Alright. So we're going for Montfort. We're gonna go kill Montfort now. We're declaring war. Goodbye, Bretonnians. Now, if you want more options, we can fight this battle, or we can auto-resolve it. If I auto-resolve it, I lose 2 units, but I win. And I probably suffer severe casualties since it says close victory. Oh, casualties medium. But obviously if I battle it, I'm going to get a much better result. What do you want to do? Battle it? Okay. Battle at La Mossantel Abbey. And fast forward? I can't play it fast forwarded. I have to slow it down sometimes. I mean, like, once I issue my commands and stuff, I'll fast forward it. But if I need to micromanage a little bit, I need to slow it down. That was a good gamble. Alright, all my ethereal guys are going to start all the way up here. Right on the front line, going to greet the enemy immediately. And then all my zombies and skeletons are going to follow through shortly. We're going to pause it to start out so I can get Krell summoned, get everybody moving towards this, and get everybody moving towards that. Boom. Alright. Oh, I forgot Heimlich maneuvers on a horse now, so he's really fast. I'm gonna summon some zombies. Fast forwarding. Sorry, I forgot about the fast forward part. There you go. You don't get any sound though if I fast forward. Whee! Mass heal. They haven't given up yet? The ghosts aren't even like wiggling as they chase them anymore. Look at the sea of ghosts. Whee! There, we win. Yay, we win. Are we going to... Now, keep in mind, this isn't a part of our original province, so we won't get the province bonus for capturing it. But, do you want to occupy it, loot and occupy it, sack it, or raise it? Raising it completely burns it to the ground. Sacking it gives us a bunch of money and replenishes our units. Looting and occupying gives us some money, a lot of negative attitude, and some unit replenishment. And straight up occupying it just gives us like minus a little bit of public order. And plus we get to build stuff there, but it's not a part of our original province. So we won't get the province bonus unless we capture all the cities of its province. Because you just looted and occupied and killed everybody in their fucking city. That's why all the negative attitude. What the fuck? You think this is? Sensitive? You want me to choose? You want to sack it? Is that what you want to do? Sacking it won't permanently get rid of the humans, though. It'll only temporarily weaken them. We'll get a lot of money from it, and we can keep sacking them over and over and over again. But it won't permanently get rid of the humans, so it depends on what you want. What's right? We'll pick on them from now and steal their money? Alright. I'm sacking it. Oh, look at that. The more we sack settlements, we level up and gain increased amounts of money from sacking settlements. The more we sack settlements. So, what do you want to do now? Attack the closest human again? Oh. Just sack the humans because they suck. You know, eventually we are going to run across a powerful human army. But hold on. I have foods ready. I will be right back. What? Why do you have a zipper face? Did you tell... Are you telling me to shut up? Is that what that is? I got spaghetti. I got some scatty. I got some scatty. Nom. That's right. I'm gonna take a second to munch on this for a bit, and we're gonna I agree. Ma'am. Hello. Welcome to the trial. I told you what I'm eating. Well, that's why we're watching the trial so that you don't miss anything. I get time to eat. Plus, we get to hear Asmongold and watch his chat go nuts. So we're actually watching Asmongold watch the trial. Bro, she sounds like she's bullshitting so much. Oh, you can't hear it?
We boo
Can you hear it now?
his dog, slightly chunkier teacup Yorkie. He grabs this teacup Yorkie and holds Boo out of the window.
Apparently,
in the car.
Johnny Depp was
And
smoking in a car,
He's
and he
howling.
leaned out a window, and he started howling, and grabbed
Animal.
2 puppies.
What?
You're
That's what
holding
she's
the
saying.
dog out of the window. And everyone in the car, I'll never forget it. Everyone just froze. No one did anything. And I too was like torn as to what I should do because I didn't
Yo.
want to do anything to cause him to react. drop
Johnny
the
Depp
dog.
wild.
You know, it was just this eerie moment where he's howling
Michael Jackson moment.
and holding this animal outside of the car window. And more than that weird memory is that I have more than that weird memory. I have a memory of everyone just kind of not really reacting to him. Like no one really kind of did anything. I eventually.
That's
kind
'cause
of
nothing-
pulled his
that's 'cause it
arms
didn't
gently back
happen.
into the vehicle, and kind of got the dog back on the seat, and we continued driving, but no one reacted. We
What are you
just
gonna
kind of
do?
avoided dealing with it. We get to the place, the house where he was filming this thing that he was late for,
Yeah.
I suppose, for the day.
You in chat like it's because it didn't happen?
We walk in. Meanwhile, I've been bombarded by text messages and calls and conversations with everyone seemingly so stressed about.
Objection, hearsay.
That's right.
I understood everyone was stressed. They seemed stressed to me about the tardiness. Where is he? Let's get him there.
Get fucking
Get him there.
hearsay, bitch. Taste your own fucking
When we
lawyer's
get in,
medicine.
I mean, we walk into this house where everyone was waiting for him, and everyone smiles and says, you know, hey, boss.
Objection, hearsay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's
True.
Michelle, can we pull up 167?
Get fucking hearsay again.
Sansa, thanks for 100 subs, man. I appreciate it.
A lot of hearsay going on in this damn trial right now.
Thank you very much, man.
Show that one to be in 167.
What?
Defendants. I'm sorry. This might be your 167A. There's an evidence as a plaintiff's number.
Who the hell is it?
Plaintiff's number.
What's this?
I don't need it in twice, so, right? I agree.
Yeah, where's it? Like, are we gonna ever get back to the tea thing?
Your Honor, I don't think it's this version of the photograph.
Because like that was like kind of a
that's
like
been
she
admitted,
really
so it's
emphasized
a-
how much tea he drank.
It's a
Same
different.
photograph,
Where did this-
and different
like-
is that right?
It's not the same photograph.
Okay, not the second one, then we'll go with it.
What about the
What's
tea?
number is it?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
Do you recognize this
Sansa
photo?
again.
What happened to the muffin story too?
Tell the jury what it is.
We gotta go back to the muffins.
It's a picture I took of my breakfast table that morning.
Your Honor, I'm going to move the admission of Defendant's Exhibit 167A.
Okay, let's see it.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Let's see it. Yep, there we go. All right.
There's the approach.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just like the story. It's just it sounds so fucking insane, man. It sounds
Yeah.
insane. I want to hear the witnesses
Or
to the
fucking-
car dog scene.
Yeah, I want to hear those witnesses too.
Like, yeah, it's just like, and also like the car dog scene. It seems like Johnny. I feel like there's a pretty high probability that Johnny does a lot of drugs.
7A.
Yeah,
You know, like I feel like
movie actors
there's a good
usually
chance
do.
of that. Wait, was that again? Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
And you said that you took this that morning, is that correct?
Johnny Depp does do a lot of drugs.
Tell the jury what the boxes that was the property of the Scotland's property of JD.
That's Johnny's drug box. I've seen it used for pills, but at the time it was bags of coke, like dynamite bags of coke.
Okay. And what are these white lines on the table to the left of that?
I
Well,
wonder.
I wonder what that is.
And
And do you know what is in these two glasses that you kind of
Here you get another drink.
Yes, they're different. Actually, it's confusing. They're different. Different liquids. The one in the back in the larger glass is, I believe, at the time I was doing these tabs of Baroka, is what they're called, tablets, and anyway, I remember at the time that that's what I was putting in my water because I just come back from France where they sell them. And then the brown liquid in the shot glass is Johnny's liquor. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
We kept it in the freezer. At the time, it was at that time, March 2013,
God
I
damn,
hadn't,
thank you, man.
you know,
Holy shit, Sam.
I
Thank
still
you very much, man.
didn't have
Thank you
the,
so much.
hard line. I won't even keep that, in my freezer sort of attitude or posture with him. I wasn't that bold at the time, I didn't like it, but
Thank you.
I
man.
didn't have that strength. I kind of, at that time, I think, was doing
Thank you so
things I
much.
trained poured out when I could.
Sam's
Mm.
Johnny
So,
Depp's account.
what is the bag, the brown bag on the left side? What is
Yeah.
That's a DOP kit. It's his prescriptions and cigarette, tobacco, weed, things like that.
Okay, and then above it there appears to be a CD of some sort, DVD, something. Do you recognize that?
Yes, it's the single. I believe is what it's called. The single he was making at the time. I think that's the song that they were filming a video for. If I'm correct.
Okay.
All right. Now, did you end up sending a copy of this picture to Rocky Pennington that day?
Johnny
I
Depp
did.
had a
I
single?
Sent it to my best friend
What
at
the
the
fuck?
time, and it's like, look at my morning.
Objection. Hearsay.
Okay, you can't say what you said, but you sent it to your friend,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
Let's go to 167, please.
Okay.
And is that the email in which you sent this picture to Rocky Pennington on 3/22,
Yes.
2013?
So
And
much
what
goddamn
movie
hearsay.
The picture with the redaction of the message on it, with the top identifier redactions, and we take out the rest of it.
Okay.
No objection.
Pictures by email. Back then, some phones would do that, but I don't know.
We're gonna watch this for like 10 more minutes and then we're gonna go back into
Usually not with a
Warhammer, alright?
message.
Gonna let the food settle for a bit.
Yeah, BlackBerry. Yeah.
Alright. And maybe published.
Okay, let's see it. Here we go. Let's see what the hell this is.
Alright, and is this the text message, the email that you sent to Rocky with this picture?
Yes.
An email?
Now I'm going to.
Yeah, it was on
Yo,
message,
she
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
snitched on Johnny with a goddamn email? Yo, that's fucked up. That's fucked
go
up.
to Hicksville.
Fucking CC'd all of his fucking coworkers
Tell the
on
jury
that
about
shit.
Hicksville, May 2013.
Okay,
Can you tell
alright,
the jury
here
what
we go.
transpired at Hicksville?
It is it's a fancy trailer park
Oh wow.
hotel in the middle of nowhere. Set up with these little trailers, and
Have your title is
we
redacted tomorrow.
made
Yeah.
a plan to go there with friends, and we were going to do, like laffy, as you said, laffy drugs, like mushrooms, eat mushrooms, sit by a campfire. There's really not a whole lot else to do out there. It's like a getaway.
What is
we
it with
made this
people and
plan,
doing drugs?
and
God
it was
damn.
going fine.
Hollywood's
It was like
full
a,
of drugs, bro.
Kind of a party out in the desert.
Not cocaine,
with a few friends and
Less things you're supposed to say.
campfire and music, and I don't know who somebody brought MDMA. It was being passed around, and somebody who took it kind of was starting to
I like how
feel
Johnny is
that
just fucking
it-
smiling
I
over
guess
there.
is the best way to describe. She
I
kind
saw
of
him
reacted in
smiling.
this way where when
He's
the
like, "That
MDMA
fucking bitch."
hit her, she kind of, we were sitting around a campfire, all of us, and she kind of just leaned into me and put her, head on my shoulder and
Okay.
kind of grabbed my arm. I took it, to be the effects of the drug.
Yeah.
And I think I had eaten a mushroom cap, but was not feeling anything at the time.
Getting high
I
on
don't remember
shrooms.
feeling anything because the night just kind of changed pretty dramatically before I really felt anything. Of the
She took
effects
some
of that.
shrooms.
But that was the environment we were in, and
Yes.
and as soon as she kind of did this thing where she leaned into me, Johnny gets really activated. He gets really upset, and he starts. Well, at first she thought he was kidding too. She thought he was making a joke. I think we all did. Everyone kind of responded at first, like it was a joke. But he was like, "Hey man, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing?" And she kind of giggled and kind of leaned into me more, and I knew in my body just instantly that it wasn't a joke. But she didn't, so she's kind of still attached
Just
to my
fucking
arm.
around,
and
yeah.
It says it again to her louder. It says, "Hey man, you think you're touching my fucking girl? You think you're touching my fucking girl? That's my
Johnny
fucking
goes,
It gets
no.
louder, and louder, and she kind of did this thing, half understanding what was going on. I think she kind of started to cry at this point, but she kind of threw up her hands, and Johnny grabbed her wrist and kind of twisted it and pulled
Okay.
her into him and said, "Do you
He's
know
like,
how many pounds of pressure
Apparently, I
this
abuse
weight
everybody. That's why he
is?"
was just like,
Huh? And he kind of held her, and she just looked frozen. And she's crying, and was just denying
Movie
understanding
dialogue.
what was
Yeah,
going
it sounds a
on.
bit odd.
I stepped in. I kind of take Johnny's arm around him, take Johnny's hand, and kind of we start communicating. I don't.
Why
remember
would
if he
Johnny
immediately
ever
was
complain
accusing me
about
or if
that?
it was sometime after, I wish I remembered.
Ever.
But we agreed that we'd go and talk about it in the trailer. So we walked to the trailer, and when we're in the trailer, Johnny, by the time we get into the trailer, Johnny tells me that I had been instigating and asking for this, and that I had invited it, and that I hadn't been honest with him about my relationship with this woman. And I didn't really know her that well. I mean, I actually don't know her at all, but I had met her. And I remember in the trailer, he's accusing me of lying about it.
Okay.
And that that I had something with her. I'm trying to
I
defuse
thought they
that.
were
I'm
on
trying to calm him
drugs.
down. And he just turned all that, it seemed like he turned all that rage onto the trailer itself. And he just started smashing things. He picked up something on the table, threw it right into the glass cabinet. He hit with his hand a wall sconce. He cleared the tabletop on the little fold-down, like kitchen, dining room area in this trailer. I mean, it's a trailer. There's only so much you can do. And he's screaming at me, screaming at me. And I eventually go back into the bedroom area. He comes into the bedroom area. We had what I can only describe as it sounded like nonsense from him. It wasn't making sense. And
Okay.
I realized that he's just probably really high.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because it wasn't making sense anymore. It wasn't like a direct accusation. He wasn't hearing me when I was saying I wasn't involved. I wasn't cheating on him. I wasn't secretly trying to engage this woman. in some sort of sexual affair, and then it became clear to me he was like looking for something. He cleared things off the bed. I went into the bathroom, and as I come out, he asked me where it is and how long I've been hiding it. And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
What is this?
And he says, "You know what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Be honest with me. Where are you hiding it?" And he kind of like makes to look into the bathroom.
Hearsay?
I gestured to the bathroom.
Question mark?
This is, she
Which is
wasn't
to
eating
my right. I
mushrooms.
kind of gestured to him and I said,
I never eat
like,
mushrooms, so I don't know.
"What am I? Where am I gonna? What am I hiding? And where am I
I thought
gonna
you wouldn't
hide?"
be able to know.
And we're standing in this little hallway area outside of the bathroom. And
I mean,
That's some good
he starts,
mushroom suck.
you know,
One-
feels like
one
patting
mushroom
me down,
cap
saying he's patting me
it's
down,
not that
can't
much at
fall,
all.
but he ripped my dress.
But if she's a lightweight, I don't know.
Top part of my dress. I had just dyed this thing myself pink.
Everyone's like, "What? Was she? Wasn't she on shrooms?"
This is one of those things you know, that's my, just finished that dress. And he's like grabbing my breasts, he's touching my thighs, he rips my underwear off.
He's like,
and
"I might have done that."
then
Oh, here
he
comes.
proceeds to do a cavity search.
Proceeds to do
Johnny's acting like he didn't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
a cavity search.
Cocaine, it's coke.
Johnny Depp did a cavity search on you.
How somebody who didn't do cocaine and was against it. That was in and of itself causing problems in our relationship. How could I hide? Why would I hide his drugs from like he was insinuating that I was doing it or something? It made no sense. And
He's like, "What the
he
fuck?"
was telling me we're gonna conduct a cavity search, don't we?
A cavity search.
Like, just shoved his fingers inside me.
What the fuck? Oh my god. He's trying not to laugh right now.
Just
He's trying not to laugh.
Stupid line. You know, I didn't know what to do. I just stood there. While he did that, he just twisted his fingers around.
Oh my god. Well, everyone in the chat is saying this acting is so bad.
Like,
It's so bad. A bad actor.
It was a bit forced. I mean, I'm listening.
The next morning,
I listen to what people say, you know.
what transpired?
He's trying to be politically correct. I'm like, no. No, 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 no.
I remember thinking that if Johnny would change his mind, and it would be, yeah, I thought it would end differently.
Yeah,
and-
she composed
I
quickly.
don't know how
Yeah.
we went to bed that night. I don't know how I went to bed. I don't know how I slept.
Yeah.
I don't know how we woke up. I don't remember having a conversation with him the next day. I don't remember
Okay.
talking to him about it or confronting him about it. I remember wanting it to be okay. I remember just wanting whatever fucking weird trip, whatever trip that was to end. You know, just to be over and for it
She didn't say excuse me before when she said
go back to
fucking.
normal. And I remember my friends were out by the pool. Like there was a pool in the center of the trailer park, and I remember putting on my, just putting on my face and going back into this like crap, and I remember seeing my friends by the pool thinking they were just having a great time, and no one knew what was, I felt so lonely, like no one knows everyone was just having a good time, like normal stuff. So I just smiled and made a joke about how trashed the trailer got, and we had to get the manager who started off furious that Johnny had wrecked the thing. And then he had this like black mesh tank top, not tank top, it was like a meshy kind of shirt on. And I remember he came into the trailer and looked around and was like, whoa, what happened here? Whoa. And Johnny
That's hearsay.
had an exchange with him.
That's
And I
fucking
remember
hearsay.
watching this man be so charmed. It was just a kind of a surreal experience, and you know, it's just been like, you know, that just got fixed. We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet and went on with our, you know, vacation. We actually went to another location after that.
Oh, yeah, he's laughing. He's trying not to laugh.
I'm gonna ask
Okay.
you to take a look. Michelle, can you bring up defendants 176?
Alright. Okay, alright. Are you still there? If not, if you're not there anymore, I'm watching this fucking trial still. You got like a minute to respond. Watch the trial. Oh, you don't wanna play Warhammer anymore? Don't put you on a timer. I'll beat you up. You ain't gonna do shit. Ain't gonna do shit. Do you don't want to see any more Warhammer? You just want to? Do you want to watch the trial now? Is that what's happening? Oh, and now you're interested. Hey, what the fuck am I? I'm chilling, bro. What the fuck do you think this is? I'm chilling. Look. When I tell you I pass out in my chair. What? You what? Wow.
Believer, I feel like some of the personal anecdotes about like dogs stepping on a bee, about the dress and stuff like that. These, if I was very cynical, I would say these are
There come a time
deliberately
that you
put in there to make it
wrote
sound
an
relatable.
email.
Objection, leading, and hearsay.
You see what I'm saying? It's like it's deliberately put in there to make her seem relatable to the jury.
Yeah, I agree.
You see kind of where I'm at, right? It's like,
Yeah.
and like there have been a number of these cases where like she'll make these asides, and like also yeah, there are like these irrelevant details, etc. Like and again, like I like if I had to guess, like I bet it probably didn't happen this way. Like maybe some of this happened, but I bet it didn't happen this way.
Yeah, I mean,
Because like, okay, you're
I
on
agree.
mushrooms. John, everybody else is fucked up on mushrooms, but somehow you remember everything down to like the details and like what people are doing, the dialogue.
Right.
But then after that, you forget everything, and then you remember what shirt the guy was wearing. I mean, it's just like, how is it that you remember all the things that don't matter and you forget the things that do matter? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, what the fuck, right?
I agree.
In June
Drugs,
2014,
I don't know how the drugs work, so it's hard
how
for me
were
to
you
really say.
feeling about your relationship with Mr. Dell?
May we have the exhibit taken away from? Thank you.
Do mushrooms?
By June, I was so torn. I was so in love with this person. Because when it was good, it was so good. I've never felt love like that. At least that's how it felt. So much. Like, recognize him, but it was just something.
Bro, as soon as she said that, Johnny Depp is trying not to fucking laugh. He's like holding his mouth. He's like, yeah, you're a filthy cunt,
And he
aren't you?
was.
You fucking dick. Really?
But he was also this other thing. He was also this other thing. And
Oh my
the other
god,
thing was
she is
awful,
the worst crier
awful
I've ever
thing
seen.
that would come out and
She makes this face that she looks like she's taking a shit.
take over, and it was you couldn't
She's like,
see it. It was this other
It's
thing.
so bad.
And no one
It's
told
so
him.
bad.
No one was honest with him. No one, he'd pass out in his own vomit. He'd lose control of his body. He'd lose control, and everyone would clean up after him. I cleaned up after him. I mean, this man lost control of his bowels, and I cleaned up after him. His security cleaned up after him, changed his pants in front of me. He would pass out.
I like
I'm
so
sick.
laughing. They're laughing.
They're like, yeah.
Walk around. So
Oh my
I
god.
didn't have a problem. Until he did. Until
You
he
see
couldn't
that?
support it anymore and he
You
kept
see
cleaning
that? Yeah, his
over
face.
and
He was like, apparently I'm shitting myself now too.
I feel so loved. That made me feel like
Oh my god.
my
Oh,
my
ultra, ultra sus.
soulmate. As cheesy as that sounds.
Yeah, exactly. Those are his prescription glasses. Apparently, those are his reading
I recognized
glasses.
Something in him, either some part of my makeup, of my background, or something that I just got it, and I loved him and understood him. It just got so scary. The other part of him. And in June, I wanted to leave him. I wanted
Yeah.
to. I didn't want to leave
The
him.
color change
I-
ones. The color change ones wouldn't work indoors
him to
though.
get better. And he expressed to me so many
They're
times when
permanently
he
tinted
wasn't
like that.
period
The
of
color
being
changing
clean
ones
sober,
only
he
work
would tell me, "You
outside because of
saved
the
my
UV
life.
light.
Baby girl, you saved my life."
They prove him innocent all these
Everyone
years.
else was saying that to me,
Yeah, a
and
lot
I
of it.
believed it.
Yeah.
You know, if everyone else was saying it, he was saying it. I thought, just like his other friends who had gotten clean and sober and
Yeah.
stayed that way, his older friends,
I don't know
his
what you're
rock
saying.
stars that he hung out with that had like gotten clean and sober and they had 20, 30 years, something, I thought, and Johnny told me he would be that person, that he was going to be that person.
No.
I believed it.
She's acting. Give her a
I had
second.
so much. I looked at that man, twice my age. I was 25, looking at this man twice my age, and I saw hope and like promise. I had so much hope.
I had so much
Whole
hope.
thing.
Who the fuck talks like that?
Kids and girls.
She's literally, it's like she's reading a fucking script. I had so much hope,
That he could do,
so much that he could just do this one
which
thing.
would save his life, which would be to get clean and sober.
Yeah.
And I believed it. And I wrote this letter to myself, among many letters to myself.
Objection,
Because I
hearsay.
thought,
Yeah.
All she did was refer to that she lied. She wasn't saying what she said. Thank you.
I wrote
Oh,
that letter because
she
I
did overrule. Okay. Thought she had to get fucking
it
hearsay
would
it
be read
again.
To him, I could read it to him. I could say it to him in intervention, in help, and he would later thank me for, as he did, as he used to thank me all the time for saving his life.
Where's the letter? Well, she wrote it to herself.
Did there come a time later?
I bet
in
she
June
did. Like, I believe that.
She finally met
Sure.
Johnny's kids.
Oh, let me just take a. All right. Look, he's laughing. He fucking chuckled again. Oh
I
my
finally
god.
met them in the summer
Uh,
2013.
Okay.
I had been with Johnny for over a year, maybe like a year and a half at this point, is my best guess. And I was
She-
dying to meet them.
again,
Dying to get to know
she
these kids.
composed
I
quickly.
knew them already.
Not even wavering in her voice.
His daughters, and Jax, both his kids.
She's
are on
just,
my
like,
fridge, and
spacing
I've
her
never
words
met
to
them,
sound,
and Johnny
like,
brought them
previously
over one
upset.
day and kindly given them to me, and I had them up on my fridge because I felt like I knew them, just how much he talked about them.
Okay.
I finally got to meet them. at the Lone Ranger premiere.
Remember what I said
At
about the
Disneyland?
irrelevant anecdotes that are personal?
Yep.
Or relatable to the audience.
Yep.
So then I'm gonna jump to.
She's
not much
Why
of a
so
jump. to
diverting
June 26,
off the question
2013.
with
crazy?
no,
That's
with
something.
details that doesn't matter.
There's a plane ride to Russia with Johnny. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Tell the jury about that particular event.
Well, that was the first and last time I ever decided it would be a decent idea to do drugs with Johnny.
And keep in mind,
Oh.
they get married
Yeah.
after.
It became a decent idea to start doing drugs with Johnny.
on the plane.
That's right.
Which was
It's
as
drug
sad as
time.
it would sound. I just had never. I was very against. Obviously,
It was after
cocaine
this time they decided to get married.
a problem. I was very much against him using cocaine. I was against the drinking, supportive of the sobriety, but I'm 26 maybe, ish, and I wanted, I had never heard of anyone making MDMA like what I had done MDMA before. I thought it's a lovey drug. It's a,
Oh my god.
Well, she's a drug addict too.
I
No,
really wanted to.
I'd rather do coke
Not an
than
addict.
went on
MDMA.
it,
That's my
and,
opinion.
no, I
I
would never be able to do coke.
This is relatively contained
I hate
environment.
things going up my nose. Getting like the
Maybe just
COVID
eat
test up your
I
nose
could, like,
was
cough and be
horrible.
part of the,
Fucking
I don't
horrible.
have to be the lesbian counselor all the time, as you would say. I can maybe be.
Oh, that's what he
Fun
meant. Oh,
girlfriend.
I get it. I get it.
What?
I learned the hard way that was not happening.
I wonder if he want out
Um,
drugs.
What happened?
Well, we took MDMA. I took a capsule. It's like a powder in a capsule. I took a capsule and
That's
Johnny
MDMA.
took several. I didn't count, but it's very different. When you see someone take one versus a handful of something, but nothing seemed to set any alarm bells off. And
Did
things
she
were
say like
going
Johnny
fine
was taking a handful of MDMA? He would have fucking OD'd, bro.
until the flight attendant got involved. The flight
He just
attendant
popping
came
it like
by,
candy.
was engaging with us. I don't think that they're really. It felt like it was before the effects of the drug took over. It was relatively soon after we first took our dose,
Yeah.
you can say, and the flight attendant.
A mega capsule.
Johnny offered
mega
first, and she,
capsule.
of course, said no, and then after some back and forth between them, Johnny convinced her that it would be fine. So she
It's a mega pile.
MDMA
Of MDMA.
All right.
and within a few minutes go by and
Bring some over to the pilot too.
the same
They bring what?
happened.
They gave drugs to
at
the pilot?
Mushrooms, Hicksville, with the woman Kelly Sue who I told you about. Flight attendant got friendly with me, but just friendly, just like MDMA friendly. Was kind of I'm a woman.
Oh, the
she was
flight
naturally,
attendant.
I think, more comfortable with me physically. She kind of leaned into me and kind of sat on the arm of the chair I was sitting in. I mean, after all, she's on drugs, and Johnny grabs her hand and tells her not to touch me, and she kind of reacts in a way like she's defending herself and was trying to clarify, and grabbed her by the wrist and slammed it down on the table and told her he could break her wrist. And I remember thinking, I've heard this before. And that was a pattern that would repeat itself.
Yeah, you know what this sounds like? Like every story that I've heard Amber Heard and her lawyers use against Johnny sounds like fucking role play. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like fucking role play that she's spinning and the way she's wording it and she's spinning it in a way to make it sound like he was actually doing this. It may have just never happened, but all of her stories are fucking wild. Absolutely wild.
A few times. These things would happen in these kind of cycles where there would be a certain element that would get filtered for a while, whether it was an accusation or a gesture, and that would be thing that he looped
The
on.
same
called
sort.
it
Yeah.
looped.
She is a fucking idiot.
And he grabs her wrist and he tells her to break her wrist. She cries instantly, denies it, is so apologetic. Eventually he lets go. She goes to the front of the plane where the flight attendant, normally hangs out, and the door's closed, and I don't see her much of that whole flight. We land in Russia, and I don't really remember, I don't recall any violence on the plane between Johnny and I, but I remember feeling this tension because I was wondering when it was gonna aim at me.
All the people.
Because he had this particular thing about, at the
That
time
Johnny has been
I understood he had a
violent
particular
towards?
thing, sensitivity
drugs.
about meeting women, because I had had a female partner.
So they have plausible deniability.
So
to not
I
remember.
was feeling nervous.
Yep,
Anxious,
that's what sucks
and,
about it.
I remember we had a very quiet ride. At least I didn't say anything. To the
Interesting.
ride to the hotel, and almost as soon as we get into the hotel room, Johnny's accusing me of effectively having engaged that caused that. I of course deny it. Point out what I thought was obvious. We'd given her drugs. It wasn't unfair. It wasn't, and I'm trying to argue and defend myself at the same time. And
Yeah.
at one point, Johnny just shoves me, just shoves me hard. And I fall back onto this glass table. I catch myself on the table.
Damn.
I don't know how furniture got knocked around. There was, I'm trying to stand up for myself. I'm trying to stand up, literally. I'm not, at this point, I don't even try to hit back or try to run. I'm in this hotel room trying to do my best to fight mostly the verbal accusations, but also I try to stay on my feet. At some point,
So,
Johnny whacks me in
I'd like to point out something there. Well, part of her testimony originally was that she never hit Johnny Depp at all. She didn't do any sort of abuse or whatever to Johnny Depp, right? But if you go back, she says, hold on.
face as to I catch myself on the table.
Damn.
I don't know how some furniture got knocked around. There was, I'm trying to stand up for myself. I'm trying to stand up, literally. I'm not, at this point, I don't even try to hit back or try to run. I'm in this hotel room trying.
She said at this point she doesn't even try to hit. I mean, she said hit back. But she's implying that she has struck against him before. But originally she said she never even attempted. So, I'd like to point that out. She already fucked up.
my best to fight mostly the verbal accusations, but also I try to stay on my feet. At some point, Johnny whacks me in the face.
He
And-
mega shoves her.
I don't even. I don't remember feeling.
This is why I love Twitch chat right here.
Like,
They say the
nose,
funniest
like, my
shit.
nose or anything. I just
A mega whack, dude.
I remember crying and feeling. I went into the bathroom and I wanted him to have a I just remember wanting him to realize what had happened. I wanted him
Is
to kind
this
of
the
snap out
nose
of it.
thing?
I wanted him to care.
Oh,
I wanted him to realize what was going on, because a big part of this, I felt like he wasn't aware. There was this sense that he didn't know what was going on.
Is this the
Again,
nail
I don't
polish?
know how much the drugs.
Yep,
were.
this is the nail polish.
This, but
This is the nail polish
I
one.
remember crying. I came out at some point because I don't hear him in that room. I remember we had been arguing in the main room, but I went out to the hallway, which is where I presume he walked out, and his bodyguard, Jerry Judge, was in the hall. And I don't recall seeing Johnny in the hallway, but I remember seeing Jerry Judge, who gestured to my
Objection,
nose.
hearsay.
She's just saying gesture. He hasn't said anything yet.
He gestures to my nose.
Depp's lawyers aren't that great at hearsay. I think they're just trying to say hearsay just to fuck with them.
Like a cloth handkerchief.
Like Amber Heard's lawyers are the experts of hearsay.
I
Like almost all of their objections got sustained.
just felt really embarrassed.
Nearly every hearsay objection that Johnny Depp's
Almost
lawyers
describe it, I just felt
have said have been
just really
overruled.
embarrassing, and I went inside the room.
What, if any, injury did you have?
I had a little blood coming out of my nose. I didn't know it. I didn't feel it at the time until Jerry gave me, Jerry let me know. And I went inside the hotel room, and it, as embarrassing as it is, I remember just wanting Johnny to say sorry. I wanted him to realize it's so stupid, but I like the emotional part. I just wanted him to acknowledge that.
Jerry's probably telling the truth.
I just went back to him and I wanted him to say sorry after he hit me.
You know,
She put the
and
I just
polish on
wanted
her
him to say
face.
sorry. That's all I
I wanted
wanted.
it to be okay. And
Well, who
I
the
was
fuck?
interested in this flight attendant.
Who
I
the
didn't think that I would
fuck?
To bolster
be
her
cheating
story.
on him.
You see
I
what I'm
was in
saying?
love with him.
Because of course he would do that if he saw that there was red polish on her face.
Let's take you to July 9,
Oh, Jerry's dead?
2013. Did there come a time that you went for
There's a pattern
ride
of
on-
this.
You went to the Bahamas and
People who
ride
take Amber's
with
side
Johnny
end up
and
dying.
his kids?
Wow, well,
It's
that's
less
so
like that.
interesting. Or they're on
He
drugs.
flew out to the Bahamas to his island. He was
Wow.
selling the yacht to J.K. Rowling, and he wanted to kind of have a goodbye trip on the yacht, so it was docked off the island, and
Okay.
I went with him and his kids, who I quickly developed a bond with and
That's
loved.
nice.
And we brought a friend along with us, I think, to kind of help. And
Tell the jury what happened on that trip.
Johnny was upset that he had to sell the boat, and he was off the wagon again, but he didn't want to tell his kids, so he was hiding it from them. He was putting it in coffee cups and drinking, and the behavior just kind of like, he was upset, he was emotional, and just you know, that's how he dealt with it. Just drink, but there's just no off button, Johnny. So he just kept drinking, and the behavior kept getting more obviously drunk. And Lily Rose, his daughter at the time, was young, just maybe 14, and she started to get panicky and started asking questions about his drinking.
Objection, hearsay.
Without saying what Lily Rose was saying, please continue on.
Her
She
lawyer's
was
telling her
asking
what to
questions
do.
about drinking. And was very upset.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't say what Lily Rose said. But
Yeah.
you can tell gestures, you can tell, and you can say what you and Mr. Depp said. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
So she was upset, and Johnny kind of, we were with the kids, and he kind of threw himself off the boat in a half playful way, like a dead fish kind of way. I don't know how to describe it, almost like a belly flop. But we were on a skip, like a smaller boat parked next to the yacht, and he's jumping. Well, he jumped off the front of it, but kind of in a face, chest forward way, like it looked a little scary, like not something somebody would do if they're completely okay. You know, it was started off all of us kind of taking turns jumping off the edge of the yacht into the water, and then he at one point kind of throws himself over, and it looked a little scary.
Okay.
The way his body fell into the water, and Lily Rose
Okay.
started to cry and expressed to me that she
Objection,
was
hearsay.
upset.
You can't say what she said. You can say, you can tell expressions or observations, but you can't say what Lily Rose said.
So Lily Rose is crying, and then the crying becomes like a panic, like almost like a panic attack. Like rapid breathing, crying, lots of questions, and I'm holding her, kind of comforting her, and Johnny comes in, and within a few seconds, I realize that he, kind of shifted his attention on me, and then he seemed very angry. He asked Lily Rose to leave. Lily Rose leaves,
That's fucking hearsay.
looks at me, and he's crying, and Johnny, I don't remember the words he used, but starts accusing me of kind of like telling on him and calling him, a drunk in front of his
He's like,
kids.
that's fucking hearsay.
And I had
He's
nothing-
like, that's hearsay, isn't it? That's what he's saying to his lawyer.
uh,
Yeah,
I
but
was
it
in-
just lawyer like, yeah, but it doesn't
Place
fucking
law,
matter
she
because he's a
should
fucking
not
idiot.
his daughter or anyone at the time other than
What the fuck happened?
who might help.
Oh, there it goes.
Not his kids. So
Yeah,
I
what the
was
fuck?
trying to tell him I was just trying to comfort her. I was trying to protect you.
Yeah.
He basically was accusing me of doing this thing and of making them aware of that he was drinking again.
Yeah.
And he slams me up against the side wall of the bedroom of the we were in the bedroom this whole time, but
Okay.
up against the wall of the cabin, and slams me up by my neck and holds me there for a second and tells me that he could fucking kill me.
Look,
That was an
she didn't, she didn't apologize that time.
It was
For,
embarrassing. It was embarrassment. This
and
whole
isn't
thing
that
was a joke.
hearsay?
All embarrassment. I made him feel
You're
sick.
saying what he said to you,
I'll never forget.
or what you heard him say? That's hearsay.
I'm
You're saying what he said. You can't say what he said.
I'm
You
very,
can only say
very,
what you said.
very much in love with this whole family now.
You can say he threatened to
He's
kill
saying
me,
I'm embarrassing
but you
to
can't
him.
say I'm gonna fucking kill you.
And that somehow stuck in me more than the I could fucking kill you. It just sounded like
Yeah.
hyperbole. It sounded like something he was just saying, but the names that he was calling me were kind of just pushing me up against the wall by my neck. Hurt my feelings. Hurt.
It hurt my feelings.
When I communicated when I saw Lily.
It
Rose again,
hurt my feelings.
I won't say what she told me, but
It wasn't.
Uh,
I was terrified. It wasn't. I was terrified for my life or anything. It just hurt my
Off the,
feelings that he pushed me up against the
off
wall
of the
and
island,
started
so
choking
we
me.
Go to the landing of
'Cause obviously, if she's testifying about it, it didn't cause her any pleasure.
We take off. I'm holding Lily Rose I'm literally holding her under my arm while she's crying. We're lifting off, and Jack ended up not coming with us at the last minute. He stayed behind.
Okay.
And we were taking off, and I remember being really torn.
Cannot
about
believe she
leaving.
said it hurt my
I
feelings.
felt bad about leaving, even though that had happened. I still felt awful leaving. I felt awful leaving him. I also felt like I had done something wrong. Like he was mad at me. I wasn't sure, what I had done, but I remember not being. I'm getting all these text messages from him calling me all these names, and it barely coherent, barely, and I'm holding his daughter crying.
And let me just stop you for a moment. Michelle, can you pull up Defendant's Exhibit 180?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna have proof. All right.
It is already in evidence. right?
All right, here we go.
She told you.
We're gonna finally have proof of something.
And then we're going to ask you to take a look at 180.
Okay.
Why is the
here
lawyer
we go.
smiling?
This is
Here we
text
go.
messages
Where is
from Mr. Deck to you.
Text messages. Let's see him. Let's see
Do you
him.
recall these?
Yes, I do.
And are these the text messages?
Yes, that's what he was sending me while I was taking care of his daughter.
He laughed. He laughed and said, "Wow." He goes,
Shit.
"Wow."
I cannot wait
Oh,
to
wow.
hear this side of things.
He said, "Wow." We all saw that. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. They saw it. He goes, "Wow." Wow.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what it's gonna be. Show the text. Yeah, I want to see the text. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready
You're
for
on
this
the
shit.
budget
I wanna
meeting
see the
and
text
we
too.
should,
Come
keep
on, bro.
going.
Yep, that's fine. I think this is a good
Let me see 'em.
to break for the day.
I think it's probably good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and conclude for today.
We're gonna
And the
conclude.
thing about this case, do not do any outside research and don't discuss it.
What?
Okay, have a good evening. We'll see you in the morning, okay? Thank you.
We're gonna conclude right there. That's it. That's it for the Amber Heard trial. Well, I mean, for today anyway. That was her
Anyone else
testimony
interested in
today.
stand, you cannot discuss your testimony with anybody to include your attorneys, okay? All right. Anything further? All right, we'll see you in the morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
Man.
that was it. What's your thoughts? This is like a small portion that you've actually seen. There's so much crazy shit. If you're even still there. Like, it's crazy what things can become when you're so high profile like that. I don't have words. I just don't. So, what were we doing? I don't remember.